Stop throwing your snail shell away. Many years ago, I live in an area where there is a major market and there's a part that is for herbal medicine only. I will always see snail shell there. I will ask, what do they use the snail shell for? I couldn't get an answer not until I started learning herbal medicine. My eyes was open. Hey, I saw wonders. What snail shell can do. It's amazing. Hey loves, welcome back to my page. Today I take you guys to the roots. This is an old African medicine. This medicine can be prepared in different ways. You can wash, cut the nyash away, wash it, boil it, drink the water. It is good for stroke. It is good for asthmatic patients. But that's not why I am here. I am here to talk about the shell of this snail. Now, the first thing you want to do, obviously, get your snail shell. You can buy in the markets. You can get the very dry one in the market. You can see in any herbal shop, though it's quite expensive. They might sell one for you 200, depends on the size. If it's very big, 500, because they have already dried it just like this. I dry mine myself. Aside the time, it is cheaper this way, but if you have the money, just go to the market, go to any herbal shop, tell them you want snail shell, and snail shell you will get. Now, when you're done drying or you are buying, the next thing you want to do is to burn. Now, the power is in the burning. It's not something that you can just blend immediately. You have to burn it. That is the medicine. This medicine, like I said, is our ancestors' medicine. I'm taking you guys back to the roots. Once you burn, this is how it will look like. You put in your mortar and then you pound. Remember I said the power of the medicine is in the burning. This is an African medicine. If our ancestors were to be alive, maybe they would tell us that, okay, when you burn, this is what will happen and all that. If it's an Englishman medicine, of course, the Englishman will tell you when you burn, it will release blah, 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 blah. They always have names to give these things. But trust me, this is real and it works. This snail powder, I went ahead and burned in my shop and then bring it back home. I'll go ahead and sieve it because you want it in a very smooth form. So make sure you sieve it just like so. This powder can be used for a lot of ailments, but I'm going to talk about deformity in children. Children with asthma, children that not grow well, imbecile, children with epilepsy. Now, this is between the age of 2 to 4. If you notice that your child won't turn, they okay. You can see this speaking, they grow well. It did 2 years, but it be like 6 months, 1 year. You can correct it. Once that child gets to 4 years, you can no longer correct it. This medicine will no longer be effective. If the child have asthma, that age, if you notice it, you can correct it. You will take little quantity of the powder, mix it with soap, and let that child be using that soap to bathe. You will take little, half teaspoon, and put it in the child's mouth once every day for 7 days. After then, continue beating the child with that soap that you mix with the powder. You will see what will happen. You will see how the child will just be growing well. If the child is doing somehow before, as if you want to turn to him, but you see everything will just change immediately. If you have anyone with epilepsy between the age of 5 to 13 years, after 13 years, the person can no longer use this. Give the child 1 teaspoon. Let the child lick it like this. Do not worry. It is safe for consumption. It is very, very smooth, easy to digest. Once daily for 7 days. And also take little of the powder, mix it with the soap. The soap should not be too much. Little soap, little powder. Mix it together and be bathing with the soap. Let the child be bathing with that soap. My dear, you'll be amazed after a while, you will see that that child will no longer have that epilepsy attack. Don't forget, between the age of 5 to 30, after 13 years, you can no longer correct it. For deformity, child that is not growing well, asthma, imbecile, between the age of 2 to 4 years. After 4 years, you can no longer correct it. So if you spot it, if you notice it, say, this pikin no dey behave well, my sister, go and prepare this powder. Come back and pay me tithes, my dear. You'll be amazed at what this medicine can do. I'm going to see you all in my next one. Take care of yourself and stay healthy.